Today we're going to take a full map tour of Woodstock so you can know where everything is and learn more about this city in Metro Atlanta. If you don't know anything about living in Woodstock, here is the quick version. Woodstock was developed as an extension of Marietta. Once Marietta became so dense and saturated, Woodstock was the next frontier, and where Woodstock was once like the sticks, it's now packed, and I hear it over and over again. Woodstock is full, no more people in Woodstock, but listen, they are still coming. So if that's not for you, then it's time to get out. And similar to Marietta, there's not a lot of land left in Woodstock, and the little bit of land there is, they are currently building on. So if you're looking for new construction in Woodstock, time is definitely running out. Give me a call. Let's jump into the map. Okay, we are in our map here. We've got Atlanta here. We've got our 285 perimeter. Once you get out of this, you're kind of in the suburbs, and you've got Woodstock up here as our northwest suburb, just above Marietta and Kennesaw. You're gonna head up 75, and then right about here, that's gonna be exit 269. You're gonna branch off to 575. And Woodstock's just gonna be, 3 exits here, exit 7, 8, and 9. Woodstock itself really isn't that big at all, but there is a lot packed into this little area here. So let's check out kind of what's around. All right, so let's zoom in, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna snake our way around. There's kind of, like I said, 3 exits here. If you look at 575, you've got exit 7 here, this is 92. You've got exit 8 here, that's Town Lake Parkway, right by downtown Woodstock. And then up here, you've got exit 9. And then once you get past that, this is exit 11, that's Canton right there. So right here is our northern border. And then over here is gonna be kind of our eastern border. Just south of 92 is gonna be our southern border. And then this is Bell's Ferry here. This is kind of our western border over here. So everything over on the west side, this is all gonna be Ackworth. Down here is gonna be Kennesaw. Over here is gonna be Marietta. And then up here is gonna be Canton. So this is really, it's just like a 4 by 12 mile rectangle. There's not much to it, but like I said, there's a lot packed into this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start over here at the southwest corner, and we're just gonna snake our way up and around there and back again. So the first major road that we come across is gonna be right here. This is Highway 92, and it's a major artery that's going east and west. Tons of commercial development along here, and you can see kind of all these little spots along the way. You've got your Home Depot, you got your Sam's Club, you got your Walmart. Up here is a little fun spot. This is the Dixie Speedway. If you're looking for something different and unique and interesting, you can check out Dixie Speedway, where they hold a lot of different races, dirt track races, even some demolition derbies, actually, which is pretty fun. During the Christmas season, they put out all the lights. You can drive through it. It's a really fun, interesting spot to explore if you're in the Woodstock area. And then as we travel along to the east over here, this is, everyone wants to know this one. Where is the Target? The Target is right here. This is right at 575 and 92. So again, this is exit 7. You're gonna take that west, and right here is your Target. And you've also got your Kohl's, you got your Publix, you got your Home Depot. There's some different restaurants around here. We just got a Chicken Salad Chick pretty recently over here, but this is a big commercial area over here if you're looking to do your shopping and kind of run your errands and whatnot. As you travel along, you're gonna hit Main Street. This is another main artery going north and south, and this is another main hub of activity here. You've got your Sam's Club right here, Stars and Strikes, bowling alley, some restaurants, etc. We're gonna keep traveling along. And then the next major artery running north and south, this is Trickham Road. That runs north and south. And right here, you've got your Kroger on one side, you got your Publix on the other, you got your Walmart Supercenter over here. And all of this is pretty commercial developed along the way. And then around all of that is all of the residences here. So this is all homes and whatnot. So you can live, living right off of this road is a huge perk, not only for all of the commercial development, but it gives you really easy access to 575 because you just jump on 92, head over, and then now you're going north and south really, really easily. Speaking of living around here, the first neighborhood we're gonna bring ourselves to is this one right here. This is the Woodlands, and it is a huge neighborhood. You got your amenities kind of right in the middle here. Lots of tennis courts, pickleball courts, you got your pool, you got your playground, you got your basketball courts. And there's just lots of homes here. Typically around the 500,000, I would say, is the average, maybe a little bit more, maybe 550 at this point. But, you know, mostly built in the 2000s. Really nice homes, really great neighborhood, really big neighborhood, lots of different options here. And again, you can live right off of 92 and get going kind of wherever you want to go. Then as we zoom out, we'll head north, just north of that. If we travel kind of up Trickham into this area just above the Woodlands, this is, you know, Arnold Mill and North Arnold Mill. This is probably the least developed area of Woodstock. It's kind of the final frontier of Woodstock. And there are, you can even see them, there are new construction communities going up here to fill in some of these gaps because this place is so popular. They're just looking for places that they can put homes if people will sell their land. So this is the last bit of new construction. If you are looking for new construction, give me a call. There's just a little bit left in Woodstock here. And so we came this way, we came north. Let's travel back over to the west. We're gonna come across our first park. This is gonna be Dupree Park. This is a fun little park, little lake. It's got little fountain. My kids played some of their younger soccer games here. You can feed the ducks. There's pickleball courts. There's little walking trails in the back. There's a nice little playground. It's got this little pirate theme that's really fun. Really, really nice park to come and check out over off of Dupree Road, actually. And if we continue traveling along Arnold Mill, actually we're gonna back up here for just a second because this is our first school, River Ridge High School. Really great high school. All the high schools in Woodstock are pretty similarly ranked, and we'll put all the rankings on the screen as we go through this. So River Ridge High School is, if you live in this southern area of Woodstock, anywhere kind of down in this area, you're gonna be zoned for River Ridge High School over here. Even, you know, some of this over here is gonna be zoned for River Ridge High School here. Great high school. The middle school is right across the street, but that's the first one we come across. And if we continue coming through Arnold Mill, I guess our next park would be J.J. Bielo. It's closer to Arnold Mill, but there is an entrance off of Main Street over here. That's the entrance that I usually take, so that's why I don't think of it as coming off of Arnold Mill. I always come in this way over here. This is where the playground is, but it does have a lot of sports fields off of Arnold Mill here where you can see all of that. But I'm usually over in this area over here. There we go. It's the playground and the whatnots, and you got some softball fields and things like that. So anyway, you got J.J. Bielo Park over there. Getting too distracted. As I continue down Arnold Mill is gonna take you right into the heart of Woodstock, which is downtown Woodstock. So, you know, you have your rectangle here, downtown Woodstock's right in the middle here. It's such a super popular area. Tons of great restaurants here, tons of great bars, tons of great breweries. You got some music venues like Mad Life, and up here is the Northside Cherokee Amphitheater. I mean, I'll just point out some of the great restaurants here. Vincenzo's, great pizza. A lot of people love Ips, Jekyll Brew. Nope, that one just closed down. Canyons. I love Canyons, right across the street from Pure. My favorite place is right over here, Century House. It's a little pricey, but the food is really, really good. Pie bar is super fun. It's literally like a bar where they sell pies and pie slices. Salt Factory, always good. J. Christopher's, breakfast spot. I mean, just tons of restaurants in this little area here. Super walkable. Reformation is over on this side, and it's right across the street from Woodstock Arts events on the green, and the playground is right over here. It's just a fun area to hang out. Parking is a nightmare. Traffic can be a nightmare. There's all these pedestrian sidewalks here, so getting through here, one lane either way can not be fun sometimes, but it is worth it. And they did just build a parking deck over here, so parking's getting a lot better in downtown Woodstock. But if you're in Woodstock, this is definitely the place to be. Right down the road from that is off of Dupree. So we were off of Arnold Mill, but just coming south off of Main over here is gonna be Woodstock Park. This is a little dog park. They got two different parks, one for the bigger dogs, one for the smaller dogs. You can see that here. And it's also connected to the Noonday Creek Trail system. I'll try and highlight that for you. Here we go. So right off of Dupree, you can head south on Noonday Creek, or you can head north on Noonday Creek. It's gonna take you right into downtown Woodstock, or it actually takes you under 575 over here, over to our second high school, which we'll get to in just a second. All right, Arnold Mill, once we get through downtown, is gonna change into Town Lake Parkway. And Town Lake is maybe not as commercial as 92 was that we were talking about before, but this is a very hot area. A lot of people love living off of Town Lake Parkway, and you can see, look at all of these homes here, tons of big neighborhoods off of Town Lake Parkway. So right as we cross 575, this is exit 8 off of 575, so we've gone up 1 mile. And Town Lake Parkway, lots going on here. You've got some shopping centers, you've got some restaurants, you've got the movie theater up here. You also have Woodstock High School, which is our second high school, again, really highly ranked. And if you are zoned for Woodstock High School, you're really living in this central Woodstock area, not necessarily the 92 area and over here, but you're living in this central Woodstock area if you're zoned for Woodstock High School. Because right down the road from there is Etowah High School, also off of Town Lake. So I would say if you're living off of Town Lake, you're probably zoned for Etowah High School, because Woodstock High School tends to be more of the centrally located homes. But goodness, just look at all of these homes over here. You got your Kroger right here off of Town Lake and Eagle. So Town Lake actually doesn't continue straight, it turns into Eagle, and Town Lake Parkway comes up this way. It's a little bit funky in that regard. But you got more, your LA Fitness, your Kroger's right here. You got your Walmart over here and all that good stuff. But let's travel north a little bit on Town Lake Parkway. So look, all of these homes, this is gonna be Town Lake Hills East, Town Lake Hills West, Town Lake Hills North. You got Eagle Watch over here, and you probably can see these greens. You've got golf courses running all throughout all of these different neighborhoods. You've got amenities as well. Town Lake Hills East actually has a little clubhouse with a restaurant in there. I've been there a bunch. It's actually pretty good food. You don't need to be a resident to go in there, but I've had lunch there a couple times, and it's really nice. Eagle Watch is also a super popular neighborhood. It's really kind of built around this horseshoe shape. There's a little pass through here, and then all of the branches of the roads are kind of built off of this. And this is actually like a yellow lined main drag with an Eagle Watch. So you really main road, and then all your branches kind of branching off of that. The homes are a little bit older in this area. Like I said, a lot of them built in late 90s, early 2000s. So they are pushing 25, 30 years at this point. If they are updated, they're amazing. Some of them can be a little bit of a time capsule if they haven't touched it in that amount of time. Carpet in the bathrooms, those gold light fixtures, things like that. But if you get an updated one, it's fantastic, and a lot of people really love living in that area. And as you get to our western border, as we come upon Bell's Ferry, this is Town Lake Parkway, this is Eagle Drive, this is Etowah High School that we talked about. You're gonna come upon Hobgood Park. This is another fun park. It's mostly sports in this park. Your baseball fields, your softball fields, your pickleball courts, your tennis courts, soccer fields, things like that. There's a little playground over here, but this is mostly for like community events and weekend sports games and, maybe some walking trails, things like that, that you're gonna find at Hobgood Park there. All right, there's not a lot of cross streets to kind of get you back over this way. So visually, we're gonna kind of head back south, make our way back here, go up 575 and make our way to exit 9. This is Ridge Walk Parkway. And one of the big features here is gonna be the outlet shops at Atlanta. This is open air. I can't remember, 100 different shops here. Lots of different restaurants kind of around. I would not recommend like dining maybe at the outlet shops, although I do love Taqueria Tsunami. If I go, I'm going to Taqueria Tsunami. But there's some better restaurants up here. You got your chains, you got your Chick-fil-A, your McDonald's, Panda Express, Applebee's. Marlowe's Tavern is probably the best place to go over here if you're looking for a nicer sit-down place. I love Marlowe's. It's a kind of a semi-chain around here, but it's a great spot. But you got the outlets, and then also right across the street, if you just go down this little drive here, you pass Carriage Kia. You're gonna get Old Rope Mill Park, and this will take you down some bike trails, even some walking trails, past the old rope mill, right along Little River here. It's really pretty. So if you're looking for some super low-key hiking trails, Old Rope Mill is a great place. Right down the road is going to be Costco. So if you're a Costco person, this is where your Costco is. Sam's Club, if you remember, was down here off of 92 in Maine. Costco is going to be right off of exit 9, Ridgewalk Parkway, off of 575. And then we continue off of Ridgewalk Parkway. This is another, if you want to live in this area, Woodstock Knoll. I just have to point this neighborhood out. Beautiful neighborhood, beautiful amenities, beautiful homes. Mostly they're going to be in the, kind of starting at 700 up to 1.2, 1.5. Bigger homes, probably starting around 3,500, 4,000 square feet. They can get up to, sometimes 6,500 if you got a finished basement or something like that. But some really, really pretty homes in that area. And one more kind of going up north here. Let's see, we were off Ridgewalk. We'll head up Maine. And then if you take East Cherokee, Bradshaw Farm is some really pretty homes. Not quite as new as Woodstock Knoll, but just as pretty, I would say. They have a beautiful golf course up there as well. A lot of people love playing the Bradshaw Farm golf course. And this is kind of where Woodstock ends. So like I said, this is exit 11. This is 9. This is exit 11. And right around here is where Canton begins. And so Bradshaw Farm kind of starts in Woodstock, and then right in the middle, it kind of becomes the South Canton area. So quick recap here, I would say, Woodstock, not that big. You got some really nice surrounding cities as far as Ackworth and Kennesaw and Marietta, and this would be Milton over here. And then you got Canton up to the north, but kind of packed with a lot of stuff. 92 super commercial, but some also a lot of really good neighborhoods like the Woodlands over here. Exit 8, this is Town Lake Parkway. A lot of people love living off Town Lake Parkway. A lot of great restaurants, the movie theater, some parks over here. Woodstock High School's right here. Etowah High School's right here. And then you got your Eagle Watch and Town Lake Hills, east and west and north and south. And then if you keep going north, you got, exit 8 is also downtown Woodstock, which is why a lot of people love living off of Town Lake, because you just head down Town Lake and you hit downtown Woodstock. And then just to the north of that is gonna be Ridgewalk Parkway, exit 9, with your outlet shops and some of your other neighborhoods like Woodstock Knoll and things like that. Hey guys, hope that was helpful. Now, if you're interested but you want to explore other options, check out this playlist right over here. You can learn more about some of these other cities around here. I'll see you in the next one.